Hey, salute to the real worldwide, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Tilla Jones, the kingpin of New England. I'm through mingling.
Man, shout out to the real worldwide, man, the whole staff.
Worldwide. We got another special guest. We just seen his battle versus Holmzie drop officially on YouTube. Chicago veteran Big Kannon. Welcome to the show. Thank you for showing love to the platform.
Man, well, thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, Big Kannon, man.
Yeah, what's cracking?
Man, all them dudes, man. I just want to thank you, man, for letting me put roses on that nigga Holmzie, the guy's coffin, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, he was talking all this shit on before the battles and shit, and the face-offs and shit, and yeah, you got the job done. That's all I want to say, man. You got rid of the pest control around this motherfucker, man.
Yeah, man. Look, man. I'm gonna just put it like this, man. I did all my shit talking before, during the battle, and even a little bit after in the little post interview, and I ain't even try to do that shit. It just, I was so geeked off coming off the stage, so I ain't know what else, to do. I was still kind of hot a little bit, but I ain't gonna shit on him, man. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna say is Holmzie has, amazing upside. He got a lot of potential. It just was, I knew that wasn't the best battle for him. That wasn't. Especially niggas telling me, niggas was crazy telling me shit yeah, he gonna kill me, and I'm like y'all for real right now? Y'all really serious about this shit? So yeah, man, I ain't gonna shit on him though, man. He did it all he could do, man. It just wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, you say you wasn't gonna shit on him, but I am, man. You know what I mean? He was doing all this talking. He didn't get the job done, man. But hey, yo, salute to Holmzie, man. Step your game up. You know what I mean? Like this is another step you gotta take, man. Being a battle rapper, man. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Stop being too cocky, man. You just started rapping and all the other shit, but yeah, none of next situation, man. Next story.
Can I ask Kannon, man? So with the way Holmzie was talking all that shit, you feel me? Is that why you was out here really trying to get him the fuck out of here, or was you already planning on that?
So there were a few different motivating factors. The biggest one was the fact that I had to break the stigma of my last few performances. So people was equating those last performances with the DNA and the Charlie Clip shit, and they was just saying that was my entire career. They was saying I was ass, that I've always been ass. How battle rappers fans is.
Yeah.
And they switched so quick, bro. One day you could be that. Right now, I'm that nigga. Right now, I'm in niggas' top fives. But just a few months ago, niggas was saying Kannon is the worst battle rapper in the world. Fuck out of here. And I literally would see niggas that's making comments now under the YouTube versus when it was DNA and Charlie, and it was Kannon is the worst nigga in the world. But now I'm the truth.
Yeah,
so it was just, that him talking shit, and the fact that Norbs and the other, members of the URL staff thought that this was gonna be a good battle for me. And I'm like y'all got me fucked up, bro. It's no disrespect to Holmzie, but it was just dude, Holmzie ain't battled nobody to my caliber, and y'all think that this nigga can win. They really was hitting my phone yeah, man, you might have a problem on your hands about Holmzie. I'm like, what? Are you fucking serious, bro? So, I mean, it is what it is, man. That was the main motivating factors for that battle.
So,
Black Hope.
Yeah. Right, go ahead.
Black Hope. I got Cope.
I got a question. Since you battle Holmzie, which honestly for URL, you deserve a way bigger plate than that. Who do you feel like you should battle on that stage, if not, a couple names anywhere,
Well, right now, what they talking about is me and Chef Trez, me and, possibly Rada. Rada just came out of nowhere talking crazy, and even no knock on them niggas, but even them, they ain't really, you know what I'm saying? It's no knock to them because Chef Trez is amazing. I think that he's incredible, but you know, like the names that people want to see me against is those of the calibers of the DNAs and the Charlie Clipses and those, you know, other, you know, top tier guys. It's just, you know, I guess my profile at this point doesn't match it, which is crazy, but I'ma still do what I gotta do. Like I one of them niggas that's determined to get where I want to get to, and ain't nobody gonna stop it. So if I gotta go through the other guys to get to those, you know, situations, like I ain't too prideful to eat that and do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
No,
I
definitely
think
respect that.
I think you and Chef Church could be a fire battle. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a
I'm
good
gonna
matchup,
keep it real
especially.
though. I
No,
think
no,
it
no.
might
You,
get
you
dark
need
for
somebody
Ryder.
bigger, man. Bigger,
It
man.
might get dark for Ryder if I'm being honest.
I
Oh,
like
for
Ryder.
Ryder?
Yeah, Ryder
Yeah.
not trash, but I don't know if like it's different, bro. Real. That's just my opinion, but like
I would like to see him versus, you know what I'm saying, Rum Nidius. You know what I'm saying? One of them, like, you
Yeah,
know,
you versus Rum would be fire, man.
Yeah,
like,
block on
punches.
time is always fire, even after the block is gone, dog. I'm gonna keep it
you know
real.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Exactly.
Loso, man, like Loso too, man. Loso is
Oh
somebody
no.
who I definitely you know, can see a great battle happening from it. You know, Loso is fire, man. Loso is real dope. So
Yeah.
it'd be just battling him just on some, you know, competitive shit. I don't have nothing against the nigga. It's just I
Yeah,
think he
that'll
can
be a
rap.
fire battle. If you have a conversation with the congregation against
Oh my
Loso,
Yeah.
god.
That's a good matchup too.
Okay, well, while we're on that subject, can we talk about that real quick, Kannon? Because I mean, I know like you got the stigma that like people say, like they say, oh, he's a preacher's son. You even addressed it in the battle. Like, what are your thoughts on like that stigma of like Big Ken is like a Southern preacher, like that's how he raps. You feel me?
I mean, you know, if that's what people want to use it, like I've taken it and I've ran with it and I've made what it is, bro. Like if this is what you guys believe, then cool. But you know, one is not true. You know, I'm not a pastor.
yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
don't really
saying?
say that. Go ahead.
I'm not a
Okay.
preacher's son. Like niggas be saying some crazy shit to me, bro.
Exactly.
And I'll be like, dude, what the fuck is it? Like even the whole I'm not from Chicago shit. Like niggas let one battle from a nigga who's not from Chicago tell them that I'm not from Chicago. And it's just so funny, bro. And I just be like, y'all dudes be just going off for no reason. Y'all don't even have any facts to back up anything you're saying, but that's just what it is. So it just be funny.
Exactly.
But yeah, nah, I don't mind it because it's funny. You know what I mean? To me, I just be like, whatever, man. If that
Yeah.
you know perception of me, whatever. I just keep killing the niggas as the preacher, whatever.
Yeah. Another question, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Since you from the Shy, you know what I'm saying, Chicago, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like how you think, you know, the Chicago movement is like so far, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
We have some very, very, very talented battlers on the up and up, man. Like
give them some names.
guys like Steve
Yeah.
Staples, guys like Gage, guys like
Mm.
Sammy, you know, Heavy Have, you
Oh
know,
yeah, you like
other there are a lot of guys that I'm not even mentioning right now, but
Tufo?
I like him. I like Pyrex. I like, you know, there are a lot of, you know, guys, you know, coming up from Chicago that are really nice, bro. And it just takes them to get that one little spotlight on them, and I think they're gonna go to the roof. Like Gage, he has his up and coming proving grounds matchup, you know, against a nigga named Bubba Foe. I've never seen Bubba Foe nigga, but you know, he's
Yeah.
supposed to be
Atlanta.
battling you know, him August 4th in Atlanta. So I'm really interested in hearing how that, you know, what happens from that, because I ain't gonna be able to make it out. I got some other shit going, but you know, that nigga is Gage is probably one of the best niggas to ever come out of Chicago, if we're gonna be honest. Like that dude is incredible, man. So when people hear that dude and he get that light on him, I think it's gonna be a lot of problems for a lot of niggas who step in his way.
That's some high praise. Well,
Now,
with like talking about the Chicago movement, I mean, of course, you run guerrilla warfare, you and you Tracy. So I mean, In terms of leagues, I sometimes feel like people don't respect guerrilla warfare the way that it deserves to be respected. I mean, y'all kind of been quiet lately. Can you like talk to us about the league and like what's going on with that right now?
Give me 1 second. So, you were saying. I'm sorry, I had a text
Oh
come
no, it's
through.
all right. I'm just saying, like, I know y'all just had the guerrilla warfare card. A couple of the battles didn't end up like going down like they were
Yeah.
supposed to.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm just trying to see what's up with the league because I feel like as a league, y'all don't necessarily get the respect y'all might deserve with some of the battles y'all have put on.
So people equate guerrilla warfare with the crown events and the
Yeah.
stuff with the black ice and us having those big events, and that they thought that just with those big events, because those have stopped, that guerrilla warfare stopped, and that's not the case. We've been throwing a lot of smaller events with our own talent, just trying to help them macerate into becoming those animals. So when we do send them off to other leagues or other cities and face other niggas, that they understand like this a different type of breed of individuals coming from Chicago. And that's where you get your heavy halves, you get your gauges, you get your Sammys, you get that from these smaller events. And even those guys have battled names before, but we are trying to uh just homegrown things right now. Like, it's about homegrown treatment, and with that homegrown treatment, we can share that with the world, and so these guys can become household names outside of just Chicago. That they can do that and become bigger when they leave Chicago. So that's really what we've been doing, man. It's really we haven't stopped. Everything is still in motion. It's just the level of events that we've been doing.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fact. You know what I'm saying? Respect.
Now,
Respect.
now talking about guerrilla warfare, like looking back in hindsight, do you think the Crown 2 really was like, did it reach the potential you thought it was, or did it
In
like?
terms of what though? In terms of what?
Because I mean, like before this RBE event, like the Crown 2 was like that one card that came out of nowhere. It kind of shook the culture. It had the
Right,
most hype
right.
behind it.
In
So I'm
regards
saying,
to you talking about in regards to like the outcome of the
yeah,
battles.
the outcome of the battles and the event as a whole, yeah,
So the event in itself was a success. Like, in regards to the love that we got, the money that was generated from it, how the families that was able to be fed off of the hard work that we put in for that 6 months that we did with even coming up with the crown event. Now,
yeah,
we did everything we had to do from a league standpoint. We did everything that we had to do. We learned from our mistakes in the other events that we had. We did everything that we had to do. So we obviously don't. We're not able to make niggas come
oh
with
yeah, of
their best
course,
material.
yeah,
So in regards to how some of the battles turned out, obviously you were disappointed because you spend all of this money not because you want to give a nigga this money. It's because you want to give the fans something entertaining and something that if they spend their hard-earned money, that they feel like it was well worth it. That's why we put certain matchups together instead of it being Sue Surf and Solar System Samuel. It was one of the biggest names that was in the culture. So if we're doing that to that magnitude, we will want those guys to perform to that level of anticipation and that level of entertainment. And a lot of the guys I think didn't do that, and they looked at it as a just a free check. And for me, although I respect all of the battlers, obviously for coming out, because they didn't have to, they could have no showed or whatever. But if you're going to show up, man, make sure that you give your 100% every time that you do, because it's not just about the league. It's about the fans and the stigma that's on you afterwards too. So
sure,
I wouldn't want you to shit on the people that paid their hard-earned money to to come out and do some bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
You got
Caleb.
something, Shaq? All right. All right. Well, let me go ahead and ask. I mean, it's something that's not. I don't think has ever really been like talked about whenever like people interview you. I want to know, like you're a vet. You've been around for years. You feel me? Back in the grind time days, the old school URL days. But coming up as a battle rapper in Chicago, there's only really a few of y'all that like have made it big so far. There's you, Big T, Young Kannon. What were some of the struggles of coming up in Chicago, trying to become a successful battle rapper on a national scale? You feel me?
We don't like people gotta understand. Like, there's no media coverage in Chicago. Like, there's one guy I give respect to, that tries to do it, but he's still looked at as a smaller entity. You know what I mean? His name is Circle City. He does a lot for the Midwest blogging and battles or whatever. I give him respect for doing a lot of things for the Midwestern guys, but there's no media coverage, man. For us to actually get exposure, for us to actually get people to know who we are, we had to travel. We had to go other places. And this was one of the biggest reasons to why we started guerrilla warfare. Because it was like we didn't want it to only just have to go to another region, a whole nother coast to get that respect. If we could do it homegrown, we would. So that's why we, essentially started it. So when it comes to like coming up, like we didn't get any respect from the East Coast. We had to take that. And this is something that a lot of the newer battlers don't understand. They want things, or they are able now to just have one battle and they are shot off somewhere. Like these guys are, famous. These guys are famous after just one battle. We had to constantly do that and get much, recognition just being in the ring and doing our thing out of a place that they didn't even expect battle rap to come from. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all right. So we talked about the Holmzie battle, but I mean, here at the Real Worldwide, we got to keep it real at all times, though, man. So you and DNA, let's talk about it.
all right.
What happened? Like, why did that?
Do you think that hurt your stock? Hold on, Caleb. Do you think that hurt your stock, that DNA battle?
I actually don't. Like, I'm gonna tell niggas something, man. I get it, man. Like, I get it. You get to that top tier dude, and people want you to be top tier times 50. What people gotta understand is, if you really listen to my material in that DNA battle, my material was not trash at all. Like, I didn't have a trash performance. He just was better than me. And what niggas gotta understand is that DNA was the best version of DNA that we had seen in years. And he knew he had to do that. So, granted, I feel like if I had more preparation in regards to the amount of battles that I took within that time frame and in that time span, I know the battle would have been totally different. But, just being honest with myself, I put a lot on my plate leading up to that battle. And I thought that I could, get away with doing certain things. And I was shown in that battle, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? When you zoning in on it, to really zone in, you can't separate your thought patterns with three other niggas and then expect to do as good as you want to do, versus somebody that caliber. So again, I don't think that my material was trash. I just think that his was just better than me that night. And that was one of the greatest DNAs that, we've seen in history.
I got another question before they start, trying to cut me off. But you know what I mean? What do you think you rank as far as the top freestylers in the game right now? You know what I mean?
That's a good question.
You said, what do I bring?
He said, where do you think you rank amongst all the freestylers in the game?
It's very hard to do that, man. It's very hard to do that because there are guys that I know you haven't heard of before that can freestyle every nigga who you do know that freestyle under the table. So it's really hard to do that, but I'm definitely, like out of all the hundreds and thousands of battle rappers, I would definitely consider myself to be in one of the top 10 at least,
Like,
to do it freestyling. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
like I've been in ciphers with the best of the freestylers, and I've done what I had to do in them ciphers. Like,
Yeah.
anybody who is a freestyler who has freestyle with me, historically, they'll tell you like, Kannon, get down. You know what I'm saying? Like I've took on whole blocks, 2-3 blocks of niggas freestyling, and I've also, and it's documented on YouTube. I'm battling a whole room just freestyling, and I'm smoking niggas. So, people, if you don't know about the freestyle ability, like some days it's on, some days it's off. You're gonna have your bad days, but I have
I
more
mean, because
good.
I'm saying, like, like most of these, one of the great freestylers like yourself, DNA, you know what I mean? Like some of them, like we know some of their freestyles. Some of them is being haymakers, just like your Rip Hamilton bar. You know what I mean? You shook the room. You know what I'm saying? So you got like haymakers that's freestyles and stuff. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's powerful as a
No, do you think?
freestyler. You know what I mean?
Hold on,
So,
dog.
yeah.
Do you think rebuttaling is a gift and a curse? Because for Chef Trez, it's seeming that way right now.
I think it's a gift and a curse, because it's a gift when you do it like every once in a while. But you keep doing every other battle, it's like it's gonna get, you know what I'm saying, everybody gonna get used to it, everybody gonna expect it. So
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this, Chef Trez does a very good job of being consistent with his rebuttals. So I like when Chef Trez attempts to do it, because it just furthermore shows how intellectually gifted that guy is. He's very talented. Like, people think that rebuttaling is just very easy to do, and it's really not, because it's about it, especially like with a person like Hollow that does it in rounds. Like, that's very difficult to do. Like, being able to remember your written material at the part that you cut off on, and then able to come and freestyle some shit in the middle of it, like that's crazy. You know what I mean? So I applaud anybody who does it. Like, anybody who does it is crazy. So for a chef, I don't think it'll be a curse until the shit he's saying is ass. If he keeps on saying crazy shit, he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, hold on. Cope, did you have a question?
Oh, he's not here. He left.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go ahead and ask this, Big Kannon. So with the Rip Hamilton bar, I know like that's a lot of people's like top freestyle, top rebuttal ever. You feel me? Can you walk us through that process? Like, you in the middle of the battle, right? And did you know it was gonna be a hit? Like, did you expect the reaction that you got?
I like, and this is so crazy. Nobody's asked me this. Crazy. Like, so, during the battle, so as he was rapping, I was thinking of the rebuttals lines that I was saying. So I didn't know, what anything was going. So a lot of it, I'm like, boom. He talked about me leaving Chicago or whatever, being a suburb nigga. So I felt like with the time that I spent on that it was good enough as a rebuttal. So then, just in the back of my head, like when they was going crazy over the Chicago shit, I was like, man, should I do a one more? Man, I'm hitting right now. Should I do one more? And I was contemplating it, and I wasn't gonna say it. But then I was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm cooking right now. Let me just go ahead and throw it. So I didn't know. I never, just when I said this shit, because I had to freestyle this. I knew something about Rip Hamilton was gonna come out. I didn't know exactly what, but when I freestyled the setup, I'm like, got it. Then I said to mask up, and they started reacting before I said it. Like, they knew what I was about to say. And when I did it, I'm like, I like, I don't know if it showed on camera, but I was shocked. Like, I'm like, damn, like they going crazy over this. This is
Oh yeah,
wild. Like
that was a haymaker.
yeah, I'm like
that's like top 20 haymakers all time.
yeah,
For real, might be.
Definitely top freestyle haymaker. You feel me?
Yeah, top 5 for sure.
Haymakers.
yeah, like that,
That's
like
niggas, for
to this
real.
date. Like to this date, like that one, the Yes Sir from Averb, the Charlie Stretch Marks, the other shit. Like there are certain moments in Smack history that like
PG
you just
missing by
have to say,
DNA.
huh?
Yeah,
Talking about the Kevin Durant PG missing, you know what I'm saying, DNA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the DNA gets smacked the fuck out of here. That like
yeah,
those are like staple haymakers in Smack history, and that for me, not just because I said it, like that really is like, and I never like people be coming up to me like who don't know shit about battle rap, that may have came across the top 20 rebuttals list on YouTube and be like, man, some guy said blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, that was me. And they was like, oh my god, it's not you. Like it just be crazy. Like motherfuckers don't even be knowing, you know what I'm saying, who did the shit. But then they was like, man, that shit was incredible. And I'm like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's one of them lines that go down in history right there.
And it's
For
crazy
sure.
that the battle almost like never came out. You feel me? They put it in the vault.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
that's a fact.
I had to talk shit to them, man. I had to get the fans behind that battle drop, and me and O-Red had to both get that battle to drop because, yeah, I understand the audio issues. It could have been better audio, but we would have potentially missed out on the greatest, rebuttal in history. You know what I mean? If that didn't drop, and not just that, like O-Red's performance in that battle was crazy. Like so.
Yeah.
Like both of our performances, I think that's really a classic battle. Like I think, like not even just, not from view count wise, but that's when niggas wasn't doing a million shit. Like me and him is at like 300, thousand, but I still think that that's one of the most underrated battles, like in history.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I want to ask you about the RBE card. I know you've been to RBE a lot recently. You definitely had some great battles over there with JC.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
did they call you about the Mook card?
What's crazy is give y'all some, and I don't even know if I should even tell y'all, but fuck it. Just giving y'all some.
Insider exclusive. Let's go.
So what people don't know is I was supposed to be the one that was battling Iron Solomon on that card.
Okay.
Crazy.
So it was supposed to be me and Iron Solomon, but what happened was I told ARP after the DNA and the clip shit, man, that I wanted to take a little break to, revitalize my battle rap, and he respected it. And he was just like, take your break. We was gonna give you Iron Solomon, but if you let me know this, then I think it's best that you take your break and we can go beyond, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
some further than that. And, I love them guys. Them, like ARP and Shata and Lawrence and all them guys over there, those are my family. If them niggas needed a place to stay and I had room where I was at, even if I didn't have room, them niggas could stay with me. Like I love them niggas like to death. So those guys, anything they need from me, they know they can ask. So, I respected them so much for allowing me to have them. It was them.
Okay.
The Iron Battle would have been fire though, you know what I mean?
Facts.
With a boost.
How do you feel about this King Los Daylight situation? Talking about ARP. How do you feel about?
I know King Los can really rap. I've watched his, I watched his career throughout the years. I've listened to his music, to his freestyles, so I know dude can rap. I don't know. I don't know. Like, cause I know he can rap, but I don't know if he can battle. Yeah, I mean, but it's just the same thing with the Cassidys and all of that shit. But I don't think he's that though. Like I don't think that he's stuck in this '04 way of rapping that Cassidy was. But at the same time, I'm very interested in seeing how he transitions from doing the crazy shit that he does on track. to doing that, on stage without no beat. I'm interested in seeing what he does. So I'm not that nigga that just say, "Oh, Daylight's gonna kill it." You know what I mean? Nah, I'm not gonna say that. If dude go in there and rap like he do on them tracks, that's gonna be something, and I can't wait to see that battle.
Hold on, Kannon. But
Yeah, you didn't hear?
what they was
News?
asking is they changed it yesterday. You haven't heard about it?
Oh no, what happened?
Now they
Oh,
got
wow.
it's Head Ice. It's Head Ice and King Los now.
Really?
Yeah, something happened with Daylight and ARP,
Something
and they took
happened with
Daylight off the card.
ARP. I don't know. I'm not. No one is exactly sure what, but
Yeah,
now it's they got 3 weeks for King Los and Head Ice. What's your thoughts on that battle?
What?
yeah, that's what I was asking at first. I didn't know you didn't know.
Like we just dropped a bombshell, man.
Man, what?
Dude, the ratings were down now, huh?
Well,
You can't say you didn't know about this, huh? It's been all over.
Nah, man, bruh, I don't be in battle rap like that. I swear I don't. Like, I really be trying to get money and just be in my own, bruh. And what's even funny is, like, I ain't even gonna get to that yet. But nah, bruh, I didn't know. Like, damn, like, what? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's a weird matchup. It's a weird matchup.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because, like, King Los is a rapper. Like, not saying that Head Ice got tracks with Head Ice and everything. Head Ice actually makes incredible music, but at the same time, like, he like Head Ice is not a puncher. Like Head Ice, you don't listen to Head Ice and be like, yeah, this nigga finna wow me with some crazy punches and metaphors and all that. You double entendre. You don't get that from him. You can just get that talk. That talk that make you be like, yeah, I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? And King Los ain't that type of dude. So I'm trying to figure, like, how does that play? I mean, I don't know, man. ARP is very Frankensteinish when it comes up to making matchups that you look and say, what the fuck is that battle for? But then the result of the battle is like, oh, I see why. So maybe that's what he's doing, and making that shit crazy. So I mean, maybe he's seeing something that we don't see.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird matchup to me because the Head Ice style and the way I know King Los for rapping, it just I don't know, it's weird. It's just real weird to me.
Okay. Big Kannon, let me go ahead and ask, while we're on the subject of RBE and all, you had fire battles on RBE, like you and Ill Will, you and Mr. Mills, like you and Big Kid.
That was fire.
But you about to say two of the battles that are like heralded as classics off of there are you and JC and you and Danger Zone. Can you talk to us about like those battles? Like, how were they different? Are they some of your proudest moments? Like,
what's crazy is I hate the JC battle.
Really?
Wow, really?
Yeah, I hate that battle because I know where I could have took that battle. Like if I I'm a prideful individual, bro. I'm very prideful. So I had a whole another round for dude, but because I let niggas get in my mind and tell me that I couldn't freestyle with the
whole
Charlie
round.
Yeah, the Charlies and the DNAs. I said, man, fuck y'all. I'm finna freestyle this whole round. So I freestyled the whole joint. Yeah, I don't think it was a bad round, but at the same time, I know it's not the best, that Kannon could have done. And the best that Kannon had done was not even that first round, which was probably one of the more classic rounds, of the battle. My first and his, third was like off the meat rack. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know that we could have replicated, that first round and that third round with the level of our ability. So I wish that I could have done more in that battle to make it even more a classic. But the way that people respond to that battle is crazy. Like, people to this day say that's one of their favorite battles that either of us have ever been in. And I never understand how it's like that, but that's just how people feel about it. And that is crazy to me, and I appreciate it. And it is what it is. So
I really wish that we could have heard though, like you would have dropped those bars though after that.
You know what's crazy? I spreaded them out. Now, like within other battles. That's what's even fun. That's even more crazy.
Yeah.
Like I spreaded them bitches out throughout other battles, and what's fucked up is every line that I had for JC got me crazy reaction in other places. So I knew that the round that I had was crazy, and that's what pisses me off about it. But at the same time, like we put on a classic, so I'm happy about that. But the Danger Zone battle, I don't understand why the view count is where it's like, because that battle gets you so much of everything. Like, it give you the rebuttals, it give you the punches, it give you the personals, it gives you the oh shit moment might happen, like niggas might fight moment, like all of that. Like it gives you all of that, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even at 100,000. And I think that that battle is so crazy, and what was definitely displayed the respect that we had for each other's penmanship and abilities. So, Danger Zone shocked me doing rebuttals. You know what I mean? I rebutted off of his rebuttal. And it was just, that was a crazy ass battle.
Nah, that was a dope battle. It was. It was.
All right. Well, I'm about to ask something that I've personally wanted to know forever. I mean, I know it's been addressed a little bit in interviews, but I really want to like break this down. Like, Writer's Block was one of my personal favorite groups in battle rap. I fucked with like how everyone was talented in their own right. Y'all wasn't afraid to battle each other. You feel me?
Yeah.
What happened to the block, man? Can we talk about that? Like, I thought that y'all was about to do something really great. You feel me? And then it just came out that it was gone. It was over. You feel me?
Well, I'll tell you this. Like, Writer's Block, the initial purpose for Writer's Block was we were a battle entity, like we were a group, we were together doing battles, but we were supposed to do much more than that. Like, everybody who was on Writer's Block had a purpose. So, you had Chilla Jones, he was real good with marketing. He had the website guy, that could have, helped us sell merchandise. Danger Zone was out there in a place where we weren't. So when we did come up with mixtapes and things like that, he could sell it where he was. Daylight was our video man. He had a video camera. He had crazy, videos. He knew how to cut shit and all of that. So we was going to use that for that. Oops was real big in the music scene out there in St. Louis. So, despite his battling, he was doing other things like just within the music that was very big. So we utilized that, Beat Magic, that nigga, crazy with, video editing. He had his camera and things of that nature. I had studios all around that niggas could go to and whatever like that. So, when we initially started Writer's Block, it was supposed to be something more than just battling it, but we ended up just being a battle group. And with becoming that battle group, we also, there were cliques that were formed in the midst of the grand group. And but that's that's something that naturally happens. So you have some people will go months without talking to another nigga, but the other nigga just talked to the other nigga 2 minutes ago, and it's just like, well, shit, we all together. Let's rock as a unit. I mean, it was never any distaste for anybody in the group. Nobody hated each other or anything like that. It just was that I think we didn't move on one accord, and essentially that was the reason for our demise. Like, we wanted to do certain things, certain people want to do other things, and we just never moved as a unit. We even didn't not fuck with shit together as a unit. It was just not as conducive to everybody as possible.
Yeah. Now, damn, that's crazy. Writer's Block definitely shook up the game for a little bit too. But
facts.
That's a lot of classic
Writer's Block.
A lot of classics. That's a fact. Between each other too. That's the best part about it. because now we get cheated of a lot of matchups with these battle rap groups now because they don't want to battle each other. So,
I'm sorry. My girl was talking to me. What you say?
so I said, Writers Block gave us a lot of classics, and we get it cheated from these battle rap groups because they don't want to battle each other. Like, at least that's
like
one thing
that
that
was
was.
our thing. That was our thing. We knew when it was block on block, it was gonna be classic. Like it was gonna be something that was classic. And for people to think that we wrote together, that just shows how amazing the battles were. Like we never did that. Like we never
Yeah.
was like, bro, yeah, I got this for you. I'm gonna say this to you. You should say that. Hell no. Like niggas like that will call each other like separate members would call like, hey man, listen what I got for Danger or listen what I got for Chilla. But it would never be a nigga spitting his shit to Chilla. You know what I'm saying? And that was never what it was. So like for people who think that we had great battles because we wrote together, that just shows how amazing they were. Cause that never happened. Oops and Daylight was a fucking mistake. Look at that battle. That battle was one of the best battles of that year, if not the best battle of that year.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Now hold on, Kannon. I was gonna ask one more thing. On the RealWorldwide, we did a video recently on the top 5 in Harlem, top 5 in Jersey, and top 5 in the Midwest. I want to know who you think objectively. Who do you think is top 5 in Midwest battle rap wise all time?
Of all time?
All time, yeah.
That's a good question.
Verb, Verb, Hitman, Verb, Hitman. Someone that people don't mention that they should start mentioning a lot more. Marv One.
Yo, that's a fact. That's a super fact. Right there.
Marvel doesn't get Marvel didn't get mentioned on our show. I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, Big T. And I mean it's very hard to narrow it down to 5, man. Like so many people that were influential. But yeah, man, it's hard. Like and not for nothing. I think Young Kannon, we need to start putting him more in top Midwest, top all time conversations. Like we don't
I be
know.
trying to tell these dudes, they don't understand. Like Young Kannon be putting in work, bro.
Man, he's that consistent, man. Like he has, I could name, not even with my whole one hand, how many bad performances this dude has had throughout his 10-year career. So, and that's smaller league, big name, small name. Like I just can never. That dude is a machine, man, and he's incredible. So, Young Kannon, man, like he's my favorite.
He has a top 5 bar of the year. That one mic bar he used against Mike P in the second round was insane. I think it's bar of the year personally. I really do. It's perfectly written.
Yeah, he's the most battle rapper in that forever, ever. The most underrated. But like there are a lot of conversations about me, a lot of Zay, other individuals, but I tip my hat to Young Kannon. Like,
why do you think he's underrated though? Why do you think he hasn't like rated where he should be?
I you know what? Just me being honest, I think a lot of it is oversaturation sometimes. Like that, people like Calico hasn't battled like, before Briz, he hadn't battled in like damn near 2-3 years.
Yeah,
and people still mentioned him as being the top guy in the Midwest, and it's crazy, it baffles me. But a guy like Young Kannon who battles damn near every day, you know what I mean? That nigga, they don't know what they got until they leaves, or they don't, respect it until they don't see it.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me go ahead. So, Trippy in the comments, he wanted to know what was going through your mind for the Craig Lamar battle. Like you kind of try to beat the dog shit out of Craig. Like,
with my Craig battle, a lot of it, same thing with Holmzie. Like dudes, some guys, like I understand you're thirsty. We're not thirsty. I understand that you're hungry. I understand that you want to show the world that you're amazing. But there are just some dudes that you just need to stay the fuck away from. And I'm one of them dudes, bro. Like, I'm not one of them dudes that, like, you gonna make your name off of when you start talking crazy to me. Like, if a nigga catch me, he catch me slipping, bro. Like, if me at an A1, I put this everywhere I can. I'll say it everywhere and anytime. A1 Kannon has never lost a battle, and I know that's that's crazy to say, because you're like, well, you should want to be one all the time, or yeah, you would say you wasn't A1 if you lost, but no, that's not it. Like, because I know my potential and I know what I'm capable of doing. So A1, me, who has never lost a battle. So uh, just when guys be talking crazy, and I just felt disrespected, man, with the matchup. Like the same way, with smacking them, giving me Holmzie, it was the same way with ARP giving me Craig. I'm like, man, like, and then they titled it the bar battle. Like I was just some bar nigga, and that really pissed me off, bro. Like I felt disrespected by that. Like I'm just that's all you think I am is just a bar nigga. All right, cool. All right, well let me get rid of one of your bar niggas real quick.
Okay. Well, I think that's a perfect transition into my next question. So, with them like titling you like just someone with bars, you feel me? Do you feel like you are underrated in the culture, or overrated, or rated perfect? Like, how do you feel like the culture sees you, and why?
For what's crazy is the fans feel differently than my peers. My peers, they look at me and they say, "You're a legend, bro. You are one of the best niggas that we know to do it." Because no one can give you really that much respect unless they know what it takes to do what you do. If they know the level of lyricism that you have, because they too, try to do the same thing, they're able to relate with you a little bit more than, the people that's just watching you do it. So that's the same way with basketball players. You feel me? Like the ones that watch a nigga, you can't say much, but a nigga who played against that nigga can tell you a little bit more different than watching them. So my peers, they consider me as one of the greatest. Even the people that the fans look at and be like, they're top tiers, them niggas call my phone and let me hear their bars and ask, what do I think about them? So that same thing, that's what really keeps me going. My peers, man. My peers keep me going a lot. Because if I just went with the fans, they're so fickle. One day, I could be that nigga. The next day, I'm ass. So
yeah,
for the fans, they haven't come around the way that I think that they will. But also, I think a lot of that has to do with me as well. I have to be more consistent every way out, and not just when I want to be. So it's kind of ways, they go hand in hand. But with the fans, they're gonna come around. With my peers, I got a lot of respect for them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that Holmzie battle turned a lot of heads, especially some doubters, because you did it on URL, and it's just a different scope. It's like you did exactly what you needed to do. Quick body back.
Yeah, that battle. Go ahead, I'm listening.
No, go ahead.
No, that battle. When people hit me up about it, like I rarely see anybody say that he even got around, and that's what be crazy. Like it's just like that battle, man. It did a lot for me and my psyche, because I changed up a little bit in that battle for a reason. I wanted to see how it would translate, and looking at what the people saying, it translated very well.
Definitely.
Yeah, you gotta look at JC's run on URL. He battled Chef Trez, he clearly beat them, and after that kept getting a bigger plate. Now he's the household name on URL.
Right.
Yeah. Well, in that in the Holmzie battle, something I've noticed, and I brought it up, a few other people have brought it up, but you had a like normally you have like this cadence, you know, like in the Danger Zone battle, in the JC battle, you feel me? It seems like it kind of switched up starting in your second round in the Holmzie battle, where you kind of like I took it as you were kind of like trying to like imitate him and show him like I can rap, I can do your style better than you. Like what's the deal with that? Some people said it sounded like twerk, some people, you know. What's your thoughts on that?
My voice won't let me sound like twerk. Right? So I don't think, definitely don't think I sounded like twerk at all. Like, but
I agree. I've read that.
Yeah,
you know?
it was just you know what it was. What it was I just really wanted to bark on a nigga for a little bit, like to let niggas know that I could do that. I could really, like I've been holding back. I hold back, a lot because like niggas don't even understand. I used to be like when I battled in the street, when I battled, before the cameras and everything, I was a savage, bro. Like I was disrespecting niggas and all that type of shit, bro. Like the niggas who know me from back in the day, they'll let you know, like Kannon was a little disrespectful motherfucker, bro. But I had to, like, this is different. Like this battle shit is different. I got older and it was like, do I still want to be like that? And I'm like, man, look, let me try to channel little 15, 16-year-old Kannon for a second. Let me see if I go back to that, what people would say. And so I tried it. And all my niggas hit me up. The niggas who knew me and was like, they knew me from back then, they was like, that's the Kannon we know. That's him. Bring that. And I'm like, all right, I got you.
I was about to say, because I mean, I know like
Definitely
the
fire.
trailer segment that they use from that, the bald head, blue in his mouth, he from Wakanda, like that, that was like a kind of like switching it up from, feel me? And that like was one of the best segments of the battle, honestly.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
all right. So you said earlier who they're trying to set you up with, but who's on your hit list? Who do you feel like just gotta see Big Kannon before you hang it up? You feel me?
Everybody.
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 Say
I would like to see you and Av. I think that'd be fire.
Yeah. Everybody. Listen, there ain't gonna be no niggas say other than that. It's only a few niggas who I would never battle. Chilla, I can't battle Chilla, man. I just like Chilla is a brother of mine. Like that dude, I just could never battle him. Chilla.
Yeah, we had him on recently.
Yeah.
I can't battle Chill. I can't battle Oops.
Danny said he would never battle you when he was on here.
Yeah, Danny did say that.
Danny always tell me that when we on the phone, man, that's why I'll never battle you, bro. That's why. I'm like when we spar and shit. You're like, that's why. I'm like, man, shut up, Danny. But nah, man, I just like those few guys, man. There's certain niggas, man. I didn't want to battle Danger Zone, but ARP hit us with that, some shit, and it was just like I do it. It's just, but it's just certain people that I just couldn't do it. I just can't battle.
Yeah. I mean, but everybody else just got to get fucked up before it's all over.
Everybody else can go. Quest and Marv are two niggas that I could never battle with.
I was about to say, but I mean, can you like? Okay, I mean, I know like talent wise, you're definitely like in the top of battlers. You feel me? But do you realistically like see yourself like tangling with these top tiers? You feel me? Like on a Summer Madness or a Gnome stage? Is that your goal? Or
that ain't my goal. If it happened, it happened. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you what my goal is. Make you understand it. Then, by the end of my career, bro, I just want people to say that nigga was one of the best to ever do it. That's it. And whoever I have to go through to get to that, that's what I'm trying to do. And that's all I want to do. Like, it's not like you rarely drama. You rarely hear me in the bullshit. That's why I was so pissed off about not being, being able to battle certain guys because of where I was battling. I felt like politics, really hurt my ascension, when it comes to battle rap. And I feel like with the political shit that was going on, it just really it denied a lot of people the opportunity to see, how great a nigga really was. So, now being in a new position to where I'm here, I can battle in every spot. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go here. I'm ready to go. Now being able to do that, I think I'll be able to reach my goal, as soon as I can.
Yeah, I respect that.
We definitely. I'm sure after that footage just dropped, we definitely gonna see you on a card here sooner rather than later.
Are y'all wrapping up?
But yeah, yeesh. I got a couple more. All right. So, Big Can, whenever we bring people on here, we usually ask them, like, we give them a segment to like plug what they do outside of the battle rap. You feel me? If you got any music, merchandise, I know you probably want to plug the guerrilla warfare shit. Just like tell us what you do outside of battling.
So yeah, you can check me out, man, on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter, Big Kannon, BIGKANNO. Check me out. I got a few other battles, little one rounders that I'm about to do. August 11th, check me in Rockville, Illinois, versus G Soldier. You got me August 29th. Yeah, I think it's either 26th. Yeah, I think it's 26th. August 26th versus Sammy Wild Hunteds, taking him in Chicago. And then September 29th is me versus Young Zim in Philly. So just be there, man. Check me out. And pretty much that's it, man. I got a lot of music, man. People don't know my music is way better than my battles, bro.
Okay.
But people don't know.
Okay.
People don't even know. You know what I mean? So
where can we find that at?
Go SoundCloud.com, / Kannon -1. And then you'll be able to check out my joints. Check out my YouTube video. My video I got out on YouTube. Good Morning America, Big Kannon. Good Morning America. Check out that video. Crazy visuals and I got this 3-part trilogy story coming out from a joint I got called Karma. Make sure y'all be in tune for that, as that'll be dropping real soon too. So got some crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
Salute, man. We appreciate you coming through, man, for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, we gonna get you back up here eventually whenever like you announce for next hour. We gonna get you to chop it up with us, you feel me?
Absolutely.
All right, so just before we go, can I get you real quick to give a shout out to the whole Real Worldwide real quick, bro?
Hey man, shout out to the Real World. This is your boy Big Kannon. You know what I mean? Man, fuck with him, man. It's one of the best interviews I've had. These individuals are doing big. I appreciate them. So shout out to them.
Or salute.